This isn't going to be a Deet is nice about something video. This is going to be Deet complains about something completely worthless video. The Marvel Unlimited app kind of sucks and isn't user friendly at all, yet everyone loves to shill it. I don't understand why. A problem both it and the DC Infinite app have is randomly restarting you to a random page of the book, which isn't fun when it's something that's like 100 pages. I use a pretty new phone and this is still a problem on both apps. It is also bad about showing series from specific writers or artists. It gives them profiles on like DC Infinite, but it'll only show you individual issues instead of series or anything. Something Read Comics Online does better. You can choose to show specific series in this little bar, but this is also anti-intuitive, I think. I just wanted to browse series Jonathan Hickman has written for, not the 1,000 random issues he's written. One big issue it has is its lack of Marvel Max and Epic comics. There's Marvel Knights, though not in the best quality for a lot of the scans, but it's better than nothing. The lack of Max and Epic seems to come from them wanting to market this app to more for children, which is admirable, but I'll tell you right now, most of the people using the app aren't children or are at least over the age of 15. Having no Max or Epic means no Alias, no Electric Assassin, no War is Hell, no Supreme Power, no Barracuda, no The Hood, no Fury Max or Fury My War Gone By, and most importantly, no Punisher Max. Of course, I'm a big Punisher Max fan, you can say. I really like Punisher Max. It's my second favorite comic book run with my favorite fictional character. Even other than Ennis's masterful run, you have stuff like Jason Aaron's Punisher Max run, which elements of have been taken for this new Daredevil show. DC Unlimited has a lot of Vertigo titles hidden behind the next tier of payment, Ultra, but still has 18 plus titles like Preacher available on the base subscription. So there's no reason why they shouldn't have these comics on the app. You can just put a little child friendly and for adults button. That's it. That's all you need to do. It would improve a lot. DC Infinite has its own problems. A good chunk of scans are from the Wildstorm digital comic scans, which often look washed out and too bright, but at least they're there, you know. The reason I care is a lot of these books like Fury Max are very hard to find and have very poor scans out there. You can't find Fury Max out digitally, and that sucks because it's a really great and funny book, part of an incredible saga. I think apps like these are important. Unfortunately, comic shops are closing everywhere and don't really exist. There isn't one near where I live. I can only through eBay and Amazon collect trades. There's a vast amount of incredible comics under both of the big two, and a lot of them are unfortunately out of print. So this is the best way to legally get them, I guess. Plus, I'm convinced DC and Marvel have been paying for higher tech porn ads that will bypass ad blockers to be on Read Comics Online, so more people will use these apps. Like, legitimately, RCO has gotten really bad with this stuff. But, you know, if you're using really good ad blockers for RCO, it's the best way to read a lot of comics because it has a great archive and it has the stuff like the random button that will give you a random comic book. It should be the shining example of how these apps should function. You know, piracy should be your competition. You should offer a better product than piracy. That just should be simple. That should be just a simple thing. Comics have always been behind on this stuff. I'm just kind of happy these apps exist at all. I can't imagine the hoops to get an image streaming app started, but it would be beneficial. Since these apps are only like $8 a month, you know, they're good. They're a good streaming service worth for someone like me who reads a lot of comic books. They're also more reasonable of a price than wasting your money on PDFs of comics. I can't imagine paying for a PDF of a comic book. I don't understand it. You know, I've gone off track. What's my point? Put Fear of My War Gone By on Marvel Unlimited, you cowards. I don't know.